Today on Turf Business TV, I'm joined by a guy from across the other side of the pond, a very well-respected individual in America and across the world. Shaun Ilten looks after the home of LA Galaxy. Shaun, welcome. You've got a big role there at the moment, haven't you? Because you've got a few things going on. You've got the World Cup coming to the States, and I think you're one of the training venues for teams. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. We are a site-specific training ground for SoFi Stadium. So all the teams that play at SoFi during the World Cup will train here on our stadium field, match day -2, match day -1, or it could be sooner, depending upon whenever they leave their home base training ground.
So you're only using the stadium for the training. They're not interrupting your training facilities. So it's that focus that you've got for currently, I think 3 teams you've got allotted. Is that correct?
That is correct. I think there will probably be a total of 8 because I believe there's 8 games at SoFi.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, so all of them may or may not train here. I think it all depends on where their home base is and whether they want to fly in early or whether they're just going to come in the day before the game and just and play. So
with the build up, I mean, it's getting close now. It's got to be quite exciting that you're going to be part of this worldwide event that is the biggest sports event on the calendar, certainly this year and most years. How are you feeling? Nervous, or is it just a walk in the park and another day at the office?
It's a little bit of both. I think in some aspects it's a little nerve-wracking, just because you have FIFA coming in and kind of looking at what you do, but at the same time, for me, it's just another day. It's coming in, doing what I've always done for the last 21 years, and providing a quality pitch for whatever team comes and plays here.
And you've got some interesting teams coming. Who have you got coming along, Shaun?
Currently, we have Paraguay, Iran, Switzerland, and then they're the teams that are, I think, second place in Group J and second place in Group G when they play each other, and then SoFi, I believe, hosts the quarterfinal. So we'll have two teams that are in the quarterfinal.
Okay, so going to have to ask, with the situation with America and Iran at the moment, is that giving you any kind of sleepless nights?
Not too much. I think that from a security aspect, I think it's going to be locked down, and I don't foresee there being any issues.
And in terms of having your surface ready for international teams to come along and play, are you being asked to do anything different that you would normally do for an MLS game?
No, we're actually we're not being asked to do anything different. Currently, we had a Galaxy game May 2nd. We don't have another one until May 23rd. So we are currently this week we actually went out and we uniraked yesterday. We airified. We're overseeding again, doing top dressing, just to get the little imperfections that are there from the MLS season, to get rid of those and get it ready for the international teams come June 10th.
And I assume that, as it's kind of training venue, you're going to have to up your staffing levels to cope with this, or is it all going to be from the regular team?
It's all going to be from my regular team. Yeah, we'll handle it all in-house. We won't ramp up any new employees. We're going to keep it with what we have.
So pretty much doing what you do for an MLS game. In terms of personally, what being part of the World Cup's going to mean to you, what's that going to be like? What do you think?
It's exciting. It's something that I think a lot of groundsmen look forward to having. Not everyone is going to get this experience. So I'm gonna take it in stride and just live in the moment, because it's probably something I'll never see again.
Do you think you might learn something from it in terms of dealing with people, or getting any tips and advice from perhaps some of the other guys that are coming over?
I think that's something that I've always relished in is having people come over, giving me their perspective, and kind of taking little bits and pieces of what they do and incorporate it in what we already do. And hopefully, the same could be said for them. Hearing what we do that people normally wouldn't do, and they can take it back and use some of that as well.
And when it comes to dealing with, your own club, which, the company that employs you owns the Galaxy, so it's one big kind of corporation, compared to dealing with international managers and international teams, are you expecting that to be an easy ride, or are you getting any kind of help and advice on maybe how to handle international coaches?
No, I think we're gonna ride the same way. I've been fortunate enough with LA Galaxy to have coaches that coached the men's national team. We were a training site for the men's national team, so dealing with their coaches and their expectations, I already have kind of a taste of what they look for and their expectations.